snap. Kids, eh? Freer than can ever be. It's funny how we let things change and turn, eh? Right, let's pick a card off the top. Pick one from the middle. Let's have a look. I practice the science of deliberate creation. It says in the back, giving thought to anything is creation. Giving deliberate thought to anything is deliberate creation. There you go, guys. There you go. So, creation, deliberately creating. Oh, you're just an information of creation anyway. You're part of the cosmos and the stars, and we always have been and always will be, and we've been conditioned not to believe that, eh? And that this is it, and this is the be-all end-all on this little blue planet, and there's nothing outside of it, and we're apparently was the centre of the universe, and that's it. Never had such shite in my life. Even from a young age, I questioned that. And I always remember when I was doing. Do you know what? One of the biggest questions. I lived on a farm and back in Tockles, near Blackburn. It's countryside anyway, guys. And a lot of stuff went down on that farm. And as I was a young lad, I'll never forget. I can swear on everything here. Seeing a being in the high grass where I used to play in the back garden, and yeah, that thing used to call out to me, and I never sensed anything bad off it, and to this day still don't know. But all I do know is that guys turned up one day in a black van and burst into our house and asked my mum why I dialed a certain number, and they appeared. But the funny thing was, my mum didn't have the phone plugged in, so hey ho, that's a different story for a different time. But you know, there's just been a lot of coincidences in my life of things that I've seen, and another one when I was doing the Duke of Edinburgh, and we're in Wales, and I think it was outside the Brecon Beacons, I can't remember, and we were walking at night time. Gospel, everything again, it's going to sound crazy, believe it or not, it's your decision. Out in the distance, crazy, we're all walking, these teenagers just saw this beautiful orb. It was like, yeah, like a beautiful orb way in the distance, and it just popped up the trees, turned and went and shot off like that. And I remember one of the instructors went, well, that's definitely not a helicopter, and laughed. And we all had to sleep in the woods that night, and we all just sat there like that. But yeah, you know, things like that have been a regular occurrence. Other things I've seen when I was out in Australia, and when I was out in the beautiful USA as well, when I was in Valley Forge Military Academy. Yeah, got to meet the legendary Joe Fraser was there when he was there. I think his son went there, his wife went there or something. Very, very nice guy. Yeah, so many adventures, so many things to talk about, but I've gone off there, so don't worry. Coming back to who we are, we've always been like endless of possibilities, and we judge on ourselves, on our job, our circumstances, and we get caught up in the inner chatter, as you know. And we need to learn to meditate and take some time out, and learning some mantras that is just going to level us out back out. You know, get up, stop being lazy. A lot of us are tired, a lot of us don't know where we're going or what we're doing, but we do. That's just the mind telling you that, and that's just everything else giving you that, and it's trying to give you misinformation, misdirection. And you've always had the ability to get out of hard situations, and you must center yourself and relax. Get up, keep moving forward, stand with a passion, stand with good might, stand with a purpose, Everyone in this lifetime has got a purpose. Everyone's got direction. Everyone can get out of the position that they're in. And if not, it's the mind that you must control to find inner peace and inner ability. And everything else in the flow of life will come together. I swear down, guys. I promise you. I promise you. I mean, I read my tarot cards just before I did this, and it was really interesting what come up. I asked a question, and it was a very beautiful thing, and it sent myself, and it's made me to not realise the fear and the fear of others that they project onto me from what their fear is. And you mustn't ever give up on this beautiful life, because, as I always said, it's an adventure, and it's worth living, and it's worth coming together and worth helping one another. And you must drop this people are like this, people are like that, because people's mindsets are changing since this whole situation. I've seen it, and there's some really beautiful people rising up from the ashes. There really is. And we must forget this. It's all about me. You must forget that, guys, because it's about others and helping them, and you will grow. And it's about being there for these kids, these teenagers, and them looking at you and thinking, wow, did that person fight for a purpose? Wow, did they, how loyal were they to the words? Because a lot of that's gone out the window these days, guys. And don't lose that about yourself. Honor yourself. Have honor in yourself about who you really are, because I believe in you with everything, and that you can fulfill so many gaps that are missing in this timeline. And it's your time to stand up and rise, But guys, write down what it is that you find in life exciting. Don't be external, don't be like materialistic. Find out what it is that you find exciting in life. Even if it's just going to the shop and getting some sweets, it doesn't matter. Find that excitement. The excitement will encourage you to find energy and power and frequency within you. You've got nothing to lose. You've got nothing to lose. None of us are getting out of here alive. You've got nothing to lose, guys. And if it's friends, family, things like that, then so be it. That's their journey. You chose this lifetime. You seen the script. You knew what was going to go and happen. You must accept that, and you will grow. So much weight will come off your shoulders. I promise you, it will come off. It'll come off your shoulders. Ask yourself why you're carrying these things as well. You don't need to carry these things anymore. It's time to be in the moment. Get up. Find the fire. Get a tune on that you absolutely love. Send it yourself. Get some good food in you. Some good sops. Good high dose vitamin D, magnesium, zinc. Some real sweet CBD oil. Get some, if you've not heard of it, monotonic gold. Orus, it's called. Monotonic Orus, something like that, yeah. But the Egyptians, that was the holy grail of healing, spirituality, spiritual enlightenment, going into other realms of meditation, to the different dimensions, everything. So many different levels from monotonic gold, and not many people have heard of it all. But have a look at monotonic gold. Absolutely, and you can actually make it yourself. And I would suggest, like, try it off a buyer first, and then once you've bought it and you see the difference within like a couple of weeks, you'll be like, wow, this is insane. It really truly is. Make sure you're on a good vibration and you're watching things and doing things that vibrate you on a good frequency, because it is so easy to go and find the stuff that is negative. You don't even have to look. You don't even have to look. It's there. So find the things that you love and enjoy about who you are and not what others are, and you will start to take baby steps into growing again. honestly, there's nothing wrong with being a bit immature and letting that kid out again. I mean, look at me. I've got, this is how old is this now? This is about 8 years old, this top. And it's called Elvis Jesus, and it's handmade. Check them out. There's some amazing designs. And that's supposed to be Elvis, but that's where Michael Jackson's face was. I can't remember the film of it, but you guys probably will. And then there's Jesus doing like a moonwalk dance. Yeah, it's called Elvis Jesus. Check it out. They've got some phenomenal, and I love it. I love the imagination that's gone into some of the t-shirts and designs. The newer stuff's not so great. It's a bit boring. Like, there's no imagination gone into it. But the older stuff's absolutely brilliant. Being a wee advertisement there for the runner. But yeah, I love stuff like that. Just not that it's materialistic, just the imagination that goes into it and the quirkiness of it. We all got that quirkiness for something, haven't we? But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on, and I'm going to read a chapter from Leo the Good. Brilliant book of quotes, and I'm just going to randomly open a bit in here. Where are we? Let's open a bit. This is what I wanted to do, you guys. I know I'm random, but hey ho, it's better to be like that, isn't it? I know it. Let's have a look. So, okay. 79, so you just know I randomly opened it. Says, difficulties remain, even after solving a problem. How then can we consider that as good? Therefore, the master does what she knows is right and makes no demands of others. A virtuous person will do the right thing, and persons with no virtue will take advantage of others. The tailor does not choose sides. The good person receives from the tailor because she is on its side. Sorry about my reading there, guys. Got told when I was growing up. Dyslexic, dyspraxic, ADHD, you name it. They filed everything at me. What else? I got diagnosed with OCD. What else? Asthma. That you can sometimes hear, but the Wim Hof method helps with that a lot. Everything. And we chose to believe these things, and we can get out of these things just as quickly. It's all about belief and the belief system that you have inside your guys, and it is truly ready to kickstart in there. And with the current circumstances, your imagination should be going wild. Don't rely on the system. That's all they've ever done. That's all they've ever done. Like I said, at school, didn't do that great, but yeah, I got to do other things and more than I ever imagined, because I just went with the flow of life. And the circumstances were hard sometimes, but that led me to who I am today, and to grow and to learn, and wanting to help you guys, and just work on this beautiful adventure together and make this world a better place if we can with what we have, because that's all we ever are meant to do, is love one another, take care, learn, grow, and check out the cosmos in between. Anyway guys, enough of my waffling. I do go on a tangent, I know. I want to thank you for the new subs as well. Hopefully I can grow this channel, we can grow together, and we can help one another. This is what it's all about, and thoughts and processes about the current situation that we're in, and what we can do to help each other. That's all it's about. Again, so much to talk about. I like to take my time, learn about what you guys are after, and we'll go from there really. I think in the next video we should learn about opening the third eye. What do we think? Yes, let's open the third eye. I got some Moldavite oil as well, which is really good for putting on your third eye and awakening the pineal gland, which they said was never any use, but then all of a sudden they're so determined to calcify it. Strange that, eh? Oh yeah, and that's where the monotonic gold is phenomenal, because it helps the pineal gland recover from the amount of damage it's had. But have a look at it, guys. There's plenty of videos, plenty of information out there on it. Anyhow, know you're never alone. Know you're loved. Know that we're all here for one another. We truly are. That's who we're ever meant to be. Keep your head up. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't think negative, because that just damages the cells and everything else in your body. See something positive in everything, no matter what. There is always hope, and there's always a way out, and always know that people are there for you, and you're never alone, because that's how I used to feel, and we are truly not. We are truly in this together. So I love you guys. Have a beautiful day / night. Let's come together. Let's help one another. Let's keep fighting the good fight. Open those spiritual wings, flex those spiritual muscles, open that spiritual soul, and awaken the fire within. Love you guys. Bye bye.